Spruce. My name is Jess. I am currently an occupational therapy student with an undergraduate degree in exercise science. So, for my final project, I put together an exercise group for you all to participate in. I hope you enjoy it and have fun. Before we begin our workout, I just would like to review some safety techniques that we're all going to follow during this workout. First is being aware of your body. Think about how each particular exercise is making you feel. If something doesn't feel right, such as dizziness, lightheadedness, or pain, stop immediately and seek medical attention from one of the techs or a nurse. Always warm up and cool down. This is something that we'll be covering in our workout, so you'll get to see an example of that, but making sure to always get your body warmed up for exercise and cooling your body down. That way it's not such a shock to your system. Next is pacing yourself. Monitor how you are personally feeling when exercising and only perform the exercises you are comfortable participating in. It is okay if you need to skip an exercise to catch your breath or go for a walk. Stay hydrated. You can lose around 1.5 liters of fluid for every hour of exercise. So drink water before, during, and after working out. Also, take water breaks throughout your workout. Dress for success. Choose clothes that are comfortable and cover yourself up. Working out involves a lot of movement. Alright, to start, we're going to begin with some deep breathing. We're going to use a technique called star breathing. This can be found on a handout that the group leader will give you. You're going to follow along around the star, and I will walk you through the breathing process. First, place your pointer finger on the dot where it says start. Keep your pointer finger on the black outline of the star and trace your finger up along the star where it says breathe in. Hold the breath for a few seconds while keeping your finger stopped at the tip of the outline of the star. Breathe out for a few seconds, letting your finger travel down the opposite edged outline of the star where it says breathe out. We're going to repeat this 4 or 5 more times, working your way around the star. Following and tracing your finger along the outline of the star where it says breathe in, breathe out. Alright, we're going to begin. So take your pointer finger and place it on the dot where Alright, to start, we're going to begin with some deep breathing. We're going to use a technique called star breathing. This can be found on a handout that the group leader will give you. You're going to follow along around the star, and I will walk you through the breathing process. First, place your pointer finger on the dot where it says start. Keep your pointer finger on the black outline of the star and trace your finger up along the star where it says breathe in. Hold the breath for a few seconds while keeping your finger stopped at the tip of the outline of the star. Breathe out for a few seconds, letting your finger travel down the opposite edged outline of the star where it says breathe out. We're going to repeat this 4 or 5 more times, working your way around the star. Following and tracing your finger along the outline of the star where it says breathe in, breathe out. Alright, we're going to begin. So take your pointer finger and place it on the dot where it says start. First, we're going to move our finger up along the black outline of the star and trace your finger up where it says breathe in. Okay, begin. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. Good, we're going to do that one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Another time. Breathe in. To breathe out, you want to make sure you're using pursed lip breathing. Once again, breathe in. Good. Following that star down, breathing out. Again, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Good. And we're going to repeat this 2 more times, okay? Make sure you're still following along the star and put your pointer finger on the dot where it says start. Once again, we're going to go in breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and breathe in. Follow along that outline. And breathe out. Great job, guys. Now, just take a time, settle, and we're going to move on to the next part of our exercise group protocol, which is our warm-up. All right, everybody, we are going to start with our warm-up. So the first exercise that we are going to do is high knees. We're going to perform this for about 1 minute, okay? And how this exercise goes is you're just going to place your hand out. You're going to bring one knee up, touch your hand, bring it back down, switch to the other side, bring the other one up, and bring it back down. If this is too difficult for you, you can always sit in a chair and perform leg kicks. So this is a little bit simpler, and you just kick, follow along, kick. Good. So we're going to begin. We're going to do this exercise for 1 minute. All right, so I am timing it on my phone, but if you would like to look at the clock to time it yourself, you can do that too to make sure you get all of the time in. All right, so we're going to begin. 3, 2, 1. And 1. All right, next we're going to do squats. So how we're going to do this exercise is we're going to stand with our feet slightly apart, and we're not going to squat all the way to the ground. We're only going to bend like this, and you're going to bring your arms up, and that equals 1. Okay? So let's do our practice round. Arms up, squat, 1. Good. Now, if this is too hard for you, you can always sit in a chair and you can bring your knees up like this. Okay? That way, it's not as difficult, it's a little bit easier, you don't get fatigued as easily. All right. All right, we're going to start. We're going to do squats for 30 to 60 seconds. We'll make it 45, okay? All right, so make sure you get your stance. Good. All right, here we go. Good, keep going. You got it. Got 15 more seconds. Good. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and whew, good job, guys. All right, great job with that last one. Now we're going to do some butt kicks, okay? So how this is going to go, I'm going to turn to the side, that way you guys can see. So you're going to bring the back of your ankle, okay, your heel, up to your butt, as far as you can, okay? It doesn't have to touch your butt, just as long as you're bringing them up. You can flex your foot, and we're just gonna do that. We're gonna do that for 10 on each side, okay? So that'll be 20 altogether, okay? So let's begin. 3, 2, 1. Good. Going, almost there. All right, good job, right? Now we're gonna do arm circles. So we're gonna bring our arms out to our sides, and we're just gonna first start with some small circles. We're gonna go in both directions. If this is too hard, you can always sit down. If it's too easy, you can bump it up and do bigger circles. Good, and then you always wanna switch and go back. All right, so we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. Arms are gonna get tired, but hang in there, you got it. Good. Hopefully you feel that heart rate starting to get higher, feel the blood pumping. All right, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. All right, for this exercise, we're going to do some modified jumping jacks. Okay, so these modified jumping jacks don't involve jumping at all. So we want to keep our feet flat on the floor. Okay, we're not jumping up or anything like that. So how this goes is we're going to bring our arms up like this, and we're going to step out to the side and come back. Step out to the side and come back, okay? We're going to do this for about a minute or so, okay? And if this is too difficult, you can always sit in a chair and just do the arm movements while kicking your feet out to the side. Or if it's too easy, you can always pick up the pace and go a little bit faster or longer, okay? So here we go, let's bring our arms up. We're going to start, feet parallel. All right, and 1, 2. Good, you got it. Keep going. Remember, if this is too easy, you can always amp it up and go a little faster. Also, it's okay if you need to take a break in between. Get some water. Good, keep going. All right, we're about 3/4 of the way. 15 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, great job, guys. All right, our next exercise is called an arm hug. So how this goes is we're gonna bring our arms up and out. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our arms in like you're giving yourself a hug. Hold it for a second, and you're gonna come back out. We're gonna do the same thing, same sequence for 30 seconds, okay? If this is too difficult, you can always sit in a chair. That way you're not standing and perform the same type of exercise. Or if you like it to be more difficult, you can always do it at a faster pace and maybe add a leg element, like kicking your foot out. Okay. All right, good. Just do the same thing here. Good. Great job. Keep up the good work. All right, a couple more. 10 more seconds. 10, warm-up exercise is going to be a side lunge. So how this is going to go is you're going to start standing straight, and then you are going to just step out to the side and lunge, okay? So all the weight is going to be in the foot that you're stepping out with, and you're going to just let this kind of sit there, okay, for support. And then you're going to push off, come back up to center, and do the same thing on the other side. Good, and back. If this is too difficult for you, you can always just kick your feet out like this, one at a time. That way you're not using as many muscles and you're still getting at least a good workout, okay? And if this is too easy for you, you can always pick up the pace or do a couple more reps, okay? So we're gonna start, we're gonna do 10 of these on each side, okay? So we're gonna do the right foot first. We're gonna step out, 1, good, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep going, you got it, we're almost there, 8, good, 2 more, 9, and 10. Woo, great job. All right, next we're just gonna do some trunk rotations. So this is a pretty easier one. It's gonna allow your back and your rib to get some rotation, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our arms up with our palms clenched, our wrists in, and we're just gonna turn to the side. We're gonna do this for about 30 seconds. If this is too easy for you, you can always amp it up by going a little bit faster, doing it for a whole minute. If this is too hard or too much, you can always do it sitting down. All right, good, a couple more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, our next exercise is leg swings. So for this one, you're definitely going to want to hold on to a chair for support, okay? And what we're going to do is we're just going to stand firm with one leg. It's going to be our supporting leg. And then our other leg is just going to kick out slowly and swing back. And up, swing, and swing. Great. Make sure you're not going too high or too high in the back. You just want to get a nice swing, just enough to get that leg moving. All right, we're going to do 30 seconds on each side. Great, keep going. This is really great for your balance. All right, 5 more seconds. Now we're going to switch. Great job. All right, we're gonna switch. So we're gonna stand firm and supported with the other leg. We're gonna loosen this leg up and just kick out. Good. Another 30 seconds. Get that hip rotating, stretched out. It's gonna get your legs warmed up for our other exercises. All right, 10 more seconds. All right, our last warm-up exercise is just some shoulder rolls. So this one is very simple. You're just gonna roll your shoulders back and forward, okay? So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do 15 seconds back and 15 seconds forward. All right, go ahead. don't have to do it fast. You can just do it nice and slow. Just really want to focus on getting that good stretch. Right, we're going to switch. And go back. Great, 5 more seconds. Good, great. Now we're going to take a little water break, 1 to 2 minutes. That way your heart rate doesn't go too far down, but make sure to get a sip of water and take a little break, and we're going to be back for our aerobic exercises. All right, I hope you guys are ready for our aerobic exercises. So these exercises focus on our cardio and our cardiovascular system, so they get our heart beating quicker, faster, get that blood pumping, and hopefully you'll be able to burn some calories. Okay? So we're going to start with low impact jumping jacks, okay? So once again, these jumping jacks do not involve jumping. We're just going to stay on the floor, simply step out to the side, don't jump, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to have our arms up, and we're going to kind of squat down, and we're going to jump out and like this. Good, good, good. All right, we're going to do that for about 30 seconds. 30 seconds to a minute, give or take, and then we're gonna relax, okay? So if this is too hard, you can always try it seated with kicking your arms out like this, or kicking your legs out as well, whatever works best for you. If it's too easy, you can always try amping up the intensity by going a little bit quicker and doing more repetitions, all right? So here we go, we're gonna start, okay? So we're gonna get in position. All right, here we go. Good. Keep going. Great. Got it. Good job, guys. Feel the burn. All right, keep going. Got it. Think we can do 15 more seconds? Let's do it. Good. Good. Awesome. Woo. All right, our next exercise is called a skater. So this kind of mimics ice skating and speed skating, but we're kind of modifying it a little bit so that way we're not actually on ice. So how we're going to do this is we're going to start with 1 foot out and 1 foot back, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to go like this, put it back and back. Okay, so we're going to be touching, bringing your arm forward and bringing your foot back, okay? So stepping out, bring the other foot back behind with your arms up. Come back to center and switch with the other leg and bend. Okay? Everyone got that? All right, so we're gonna do that for about 30 seconds. Get that heart rate up and pumping blood. All right, so let's start. So we're gonna step out and begin. Good. If this is too hard for you, you can always just try stepping back and not going into a lunge. Good. Keep going. You guys got it. This is working your legs, your glutes, which is your bottom, and your arms too. All right, almost there. 10 more seconds. Good job. Woo. All right, our next exercise is the squat to jack. So how this is going to work is we're going to start in a small squat, okay? We're going to have our feet kind of parallel, okay? And we're just going to come up and take a punch across your body, come back down to the squat, Punch across your body, come up again, and down, okay? We're gonna do this, we're gonna do 10 on each side, okay? So that's 20 reps. If this is too difficult for you, you can always sit in a chair and just perform the punches. If it is too easy for you, you can always pick up the pace and perform more repetitions. All right, are you guys ready? All right, so let's get in our squat. All right, and we're gonna start, come up. 1, good, 2, good, 3, good, 4, 6. All right, good job, guys. Doing great, keep going. 7, 8, 9, and one more, and woo! All right, our next exercise is called the lateral shuffle. Okay, so this is very simple. What we're going to do is we're just going to step out to the side, do a little shuffle, and back to the center, shuffle, and go to the other side, shuffle, 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 and shuffle, okay? If this is too hard for you, you can always just step out to the side and kind of just walk back and forth. Or if this is too easy for you, you can pick up the pace or perform more reps, okay? So we're gonna do this for about 30 seconds. All right, and begin. Good job. Got it. Okay, 15 more seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, great job, guys. We're gonna keep it moving. Next, we're gonna finish off our aerobic exercises with some high knees, okay? So, you can do a high knees or you can jog in place, okay? I know we already did high knees before, but we're gonna pick up the pace a little bit more. That way we get more blood flow to the heart, pick up our heart rate, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do high knees and we're gonna pick up the pace. All right, and begin. We're gonna do this for 30 seconds, okay? If this is too hard for you, you can always just march in place. It's still really great for you and still get your heart rate up. Or if it's too easy for you, you can always pick up the pace and go a little bit faster. Just make sure you're doing whatever you are comfortable with, okay? All right, keep going. 15 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Great job, guys. All right, that concludes our aerobic portion of the workout. So make sure to take a seat for a second. Don't sit too long. Get a sip of water and get back out here for our seated strengthening exercises. All right, hi guys, welcome back. Hope you got a good water break in. Now we're going to be doing some seated strengthening exercises. So you will need a chair for this, okay? So the first one that we're going to do is called the seated shoulder press. So this, we're going to sit in the chair, make sure that we're aligned, our back is touching the back of the chair, okay? We're going to bring our arms up like this, parallel, okay? And all we're going to do is just come up, touch our hands, and come back. Come up, touch our hands, and back, good. We're going to do this a couple more times, 20 reps. Good. this is too hard for you, you can always do it modified and only just go up a little bit or as much as you can. If this is too easy for you, you can always pick up the pace or perform more repetitions and more sets. Good, 2 more. 2. All right, good job. Next, we're gonna move on to our seated front shoulder raises, okay? So this one is gonna be very similar. So you're gonna make sure you're seated back is touching the back of the chair. You're gonna let your arms dangle, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring both of them up, out, in front of us, okay? And then return back down to by your side, and back up. Good, okay, we're gonna do same thing, 20 reps of these, and begin. Up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18, 1 more, 18, Woo. All right, now we're going to move on to the seated chest press. This one, same positioning. You're going to have your arms up like this. Our back is touching the back of the chair. What we're going to do for this one, we're going to have our arms up and come around, touch, and back. Good. Great. We're going to do 15 more of these, okay? And keep going, you got it. All right, now we're going to start with our seated bicep curls. So this one's pretty easy. So what you're going to do is just going to scoot forward just a little bit in your chair. Feet flat on the ground, parallel. We're going to let our arms hang. You're going to turn your palms facing up like this. And you're just going to tighten your hands to make a fist, okay? So we're going to go up. Good, we're going to do 20 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 2 more, and 20. All right, this is the last exercise of our seated strengthening exercises. So this is called a seated isolated tricep curl, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to bring one arm up, and we're going to touch our back, okay? We're going to then tighten our fist, okay? And what we're going to do, we're going to keep our arm here, and your other arm can just rest by your side where you're comfortable. What we're going to do is we're going to lift our arm up to the ceiling and down. Up, down. We're going to do 10 on each arm. Okay? 2, 3, 10. All right, good job, guys. We're going to switch, same thing. Bring your arm up, touch your back, clench your fist. And we're going to do 10 more reps on this side, okay? 1, 2, 3, job, guys. You made it to the end. So our next activity is going to be just some gentle stretching. That way will be our cool down, bring our body down, our heart rate down, we'll get feeling good, okay? Alright, now we're going to just do some gentle static stretching, okay? So we're just gonna, the goal of this is just to get our body relaxed and calm and cool down from all of that working out that we just did. So first we're just going to start with the neck stretch. So we're just going to lean to the side, just gently pull in your head. We're going to hold this for a couple seconds. Good. And then we're going to switch. We're going to do the other side. Good. Alright, next we're going to do our overhead triceps and shoulder stretch. So we're going to bring our arm up, touch our back, take your other hand, reach over, grab your elbow, and just gently pull. We're going to hold that for a couple of seconds. Good. We're going to release. Do the same thing with the other arm. Hand up, touch your back, grab with your other elbow, with the other hand, and gently pull. Great. All right. Now we're going to do our cross-body shoulder stretch. So we're going to take one arm, you're going to put it out, just going to bring it over, and you're going to grab the bottom of your forearm and just gently pull. And just hold that. Great job. And release. We're going to do the same thing with the other side. Push it over and pull. Great. Good. All right, now this is a new one. It's called the seated cat-cow stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit up nice and tall in the chair, and first we're going to contract our abdominal muscles. Okay. So that means you're trying to pull your belly button inward, and we're going to pull our body inward, and we're going to round our shoulders and just sit like this for a couple of seconds. Good. And then we're going to come back, and you're going to arch your back, and we'll do the same. Good. Now we're going to alternate between these for a couple times. Good. Down and stretch. The shoulders back. Great. Two more. Shoulders back. Stretch. Good. And all right, great job, guys. Got a couple more. We're going to do our seated knees to chest stretch. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to bring one leg up. I'm going to place one hand here, the other hand here, and you're just going to gently pull your leg up. Good. Hold that for a couple seconds. And release. We're going to do the same thing with the other leg. So we're going to lift our leg up, pull, place your hands, and gently pull. Great. Good job. Alright, good job. What we're going to do next is we're actually going to stand up. Chair out of the way. And what we're going to do is we're going to step out to the side, parallel. And we're just going to reach down to our trot, touch your toes. If you can't, that's totally okay. Just go as far as you feel comfortable. We're just going to hold that. Good. Great. We're going to come up. So our next stretch is we're going to step out to the side, okay? We're going to slowly go down to one knee. And if you feel good, you go down to your ankles and just hold that in. Okay, and come back up. We're going to switch to the other side. Slowly lower down. Same thing. First try your knee if that's good. Go down to your ankle. Okay, alright, we're going to come up. This one, we're just going to do a little side lunge. We're going to step out to the side. Lean in, placing your hands here. Lean in. Feeling that stretch in this inner thigh. And come back up to the center. And do the same thing on the other side. Good. Great. Alright, we're going to do one more. You guys can use chair for this. What we're going to do, hold on to the chair for support. What you're going to do is bring your leg up if you can. And just hold it. Good, and we're going to switch. Placing the other hand on the chair for support. Great. All right, guys. That is all that I have for you. Great job. I really hope you enjoyed the workout.